I am absolutely convinced it is possible to make Dog Army work, and I'm going to keep bashing my face into that brick wall until I manage to make it happen. I'm bringing the dogs again. I'm bringing slightly less dogs. Okay, alright, you can get down on, yeah, you should probably pray, because I'm fighting Lizardmen today. I'm bringing slightly less dogs than last time. I have gone for the unarmored variant. I had to check, because it's hard to tell when they're wearing armor or not. I didn't bring armor this time, because I figure a little bit cheaper, bring more dogs. More less expensive dogs. Quantity of dogs over quality of dogs. I do have Throg again. I got Throg. I need that regeneration, and he's pretty good, and he's kind of thematic because the Wolf Chariot wasn't working. I do have a Shaman Sorcerer of Death instead of a Familiar Balefiend because, again, a little bit cheaper. All he has is Spirit Leech and Fate of Buna to nuke some large units. More dogs. More man dogs. I don't think I have any actual dogs in this army. Oh, maybe this isn't Dog Army. This is Evolved Dog Army. This is Stage 3 Pokemon Dog Army. When they just stay quadrupedal. I don't know why all the Pokemon have to stand up when they evolve. I want them to stay cute and adorable, like Lycanroc. Picture here, Adam, remember that. Because Lycanroc looks like my childhood dog, and he's my favorite Pokemon. Enough about Pokemon. Battle. Okay, a lot of Marauders. Lots of Spearmen, because I'm fighting Lizardmen, so I figure probably big targets. There's not, so that was a bad decision. But I do have the Marauder Hunters. Pretty decent 35 missile damage, and not a lot of armor piercing. But they do have a bonus versus large. So, if they do have big targets, it's pretty good to kill that. Because they didn't have many big targets, kind of a waste. And my opponent, do they have Krokgar? Is that Krokgar, or is that just a regular Lizardman? They do have Krokgar. And he is riding, I want to remember the name of this guy, but I don't. He has a nice horse. I mean, T-Rex. Very similar to horses. But they're best friends. They've been fighting together for literally thousands of years. They've battled hordes of demons, and they really hate the Norsca because they're servants of chaos, but I don't know, I'll try my best. Little skink chief down there, again, it's pretty annoying. It has 82 ammunition, which can't be overstated, which means it will be hitting me with that 417 missile damage that deals poison the entire battle. They have skink skirmishers over here. Again, not a lot of missile damage, but they're cheap. They have a lot of ammo, and they can fire while they're moving. Saurus Warriors, they don't have shields, probably to keep them cheaper, go a little bit wider. They have the Thunderous one. They have Emperor Palpatine himself, an ancient Stegodon with a massive, Gatling blow dart gun on his back that randomly shoots lightning at you. It's not fair. OP, please nerf. More Saurus Warriors. No shields. They have the Amoxin Barbs. I have not played Lizardmen since the Razordons came out, so I don't know what to expect, but 138 missile damage that's armor piercing and poison is horrifying. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. And of course, Temple Guard, 2 units of them. Perfect for killing dogs. Bonus versus large, 85 armor, 98 leadership. They just got a leadership debuff in the latest patch that isn't out yet when this was played, but I mean, Lizardmen, they don't run. They will fight to the last man. They're basically all unbreakable, so let's see how this goes. Now, I had a plan. I see Krokgar, I see there's no healing. Get a couple Spirit Leeches on Krokgar, try to work him down. What I realized I was doing was I hadn't overcast it, so it only has 100 range, so this guy he is just playing Skyrim right now in his mind. Oh, yeah, okay, he remembered. But here comes a hand of the gods, and yeah, that's not good. He's already, his leadership's at half. Okay, he's just going to run back to safety, and I'm just going to have to fight this grind, but Marauder Spearmen do not beat Saurus Warriors. Marauders do not beat Saurus Warriors. What am I dropping there? Spirit Leech? That was a mistake. I should have put that on, maybe, this artillery piece that is also alive and trying to kill me. It has 786 missile damage, 480 weapon strength with bonus for symmetry. It's so hard to shut down. Throg's going to try, though. He had a little bit too much Jaeger, and he's going to try to bomb it on something over here. There it goes. And going right in the back of the Saurus Warriors, not a ton of damage. Not really. I think I hit too many of my own troops. Jaeger is notoriously inaccurate, but coming in with that hammer, just dropping some fat beats on these Saurus Warriors, and they're going to get crushed. Throg pretty much the only thing in this army right now that can win an infantry grind. Unfortunately, there are 2 units of Temple Guard and Krokgar on his dinosaur that I will remember the name of before this battle's over. or I'll look it up and put it in post. But yeah, Krokgar versus Throg. I think Krokgar wins that just about every time. What does he have? 668 weapon strength, bonus versus large. I have 396 bonus versus large, but I do frostbite and slow him down, but it doesn't really matter if he's already where he wants to be. And where Krokgar wants to be is killing me. So that's probably just going to happen. Balance power started to shift a little bit out of my favor. I did throw my Marauders into these Temple Guard. I don't really have a choice. There's nothing that really counters them, but there is salvation in the form of dogs, as always. Dogs coming over, Skinwolf Werekin, who I wish there was a Werekin Lord. I don't know if that's fluffy or not. I don't really know too much about the Norscan fluff, but I just love them so much. I just take cheap. A lot of times I'll just take a cheap Lord just so I can bring a Wereskin or two, because fantastic. The Thunderous one is just rampaging through the Marauders. They don't stand a chance. My left flank is holding a little bit more firm, stabilized here by the leadership bubble of the Shaman Sorcerer. Trying to find somewhere to drop. What am I dropping here? Am I putting down a Fate of Funeral? That is a Fate of Funeral. Might have been a waste to drop it on Source Warriors. Probably should have put that on Temple Guard. But it deals a huge amount of damage throughout the entire unit. Spirit Leech will start knocking out models. Fate of Buna will make all of the whole unit just much weaker. I think it's been nerfed. Okay, there we go. Just falling apart, and I think I puked on him. So that unit is pretty much done. This Skink Chief only has 3 kills, but I think he's shooting at Throg, so he's now poisoned and a little bit slower. But the real tell is back here. Dog versus dinosaur. Man dog versus man dinosaur. Skinwolf Werekin going in on Krokgar. He's hungry. Look at that damage, because I don't know, the Wereskin might even be better. He has 521 weapon strength, armor piercing, bonus versus large, popped his potion of speed, popped foe seeker, popped deadly onslaught. He is just doing so much damage, backed up by 3 units of Skinwolves that all do 48 damage a hit with a bonus versus large. And look how fast Krokgar fall. When he was over there, he was pretty much full health, and now he's just melting under the onslaught of dogs. He is just shaking that booty and trying to save himself, but your twerking is no good here, sir. The Wereskin do regenerate. The Skinwolves regenerate. I have lost 2 models, but I pulled that unit out. I can't get them back into almost full. These Skinwolves, no, they lost much more than 2 models. They started as 18. Oh, sacrifice. They lost 5. These guys only lost 1, and they're fighting the Maxon Barbs, which, I don't know, they're also pretty strong in melee. I don't really know how to kill those things. The Skinwolves apparently are not the answer, but Krokgar is so close to being dead. He's just a few attacks to that Wereskin away, but look at this hero. Look at this chaotic hero wading through the Temple Guard like he doesn't even care that they're there, because he has his target in sight. Let's pull that away and just observe. Look at that. I was gonna say the Eternal Challenger, but no, that is oh, what's his name? Wolfric. Wolfric's the Eternal Challenger, but I think he might have a rival over here. Oh, he's 2 hits from death. I already said that. I guess he was 3 hits from death. Now he's probably 2 hits from death. And the Wereskin is just getting bogged down by infantry. I'm not even looking at the rest of the battle because I just want to chase him off. Let's go see what's going on over there, because now there's skink skirmishers intercepting me, slowing me down, making me too slow. Yeah, I'm saving me. I'm that dog. I'm Mr. Peanut Butter. Throg is not having a good day. He is doing a fair amount of damage, and he can heal back to almost full health, but not if he gets killed by all this. They're rampaging, so they're stuck here, but I don't really want to be fighting them. Finally, they broke. Krokgar still running. He knows what the deal is. He knows this Wereskin's coming for him. Only 3 kills, but they're all on pretty high value targets. I'm trying to bog him down with these Skinwolves. It's not working. He mocks on hunting pack. Mocks on barbs. Oh, it's so close. More Skinwolves getting in there, tying him down. And then the Skinwolf Werekin coming in. Let's slow this down. There's a lot happening right now. So a lot of the Lizardmen army causes fear, especially this guy, especially when he just kills your entire unit. You don't really want to be around there anymore. And I think I did lose my Shaman Sorcerer. Unless yeah, I think the Shaman Sorcerer died. I know he did die throughout the course of this battle. I just don't remember when. So yeah, he's done. And so I'm trying to stabilize back here, let their leadership recover a bit. Throg is doing okay in battle against this. I mean, it does so much damage. But 34-41 versus 60-50? You know, I could probably pull it out. Plus I have regen, so maybe Throg can win that battle. I have managed to clear up all the supporting infantry, so all of these attacks are now going in solely on him. These ranged units are tied up in melee, but they're not terrible in melee. They still do have their bonus versus large. No, they don't. I was looking at the wrong unit. Yeah, I need to get them out of melee right now. But this hero is still fine, just pinging in shots, just making people explode with each blow dart, and Krokgar is routing. He is coming off the field. 357 health left is all there is, and the dogs are on the prowl. Because if I kill Krokgar, the balance power is still dead even. Lizardmen infantry is just so good. I need to kill this guy. He did rally, and that might have been the death of him. One attack into his back. Wereskin coming up. Werekin, excuse me. These are skin wolves. Those are werekin. And he's routing. Is he gonna get away? And okay, Krokgar routes off the field, and that somehow saved those skin wolves from routing, so I did save them both. But there's still 2 full units, or one full unit of Temple Guard and a half unit of Saurus Warriors. These 2 together are horrifying. These Temple Guard over here, look at that, 161 kills on these Temple Guard. They are just slaughtering anything that comes remotely close to them. I don't have anything in this army that hard counters Temple Guard. The best melee combatants I have are Throg and the Werekin, and they're large targets. So these guys get a bonus against them, which is terrifying. The Thunderous one is really low on health, but that's still... Okay, never mind, that was 500 damage from Throg in one blow. And I am very slowly regenerating health, but yeah, it just occasionally shoots lightning, just quickly. But I have it pinned. This is where the Norse can thrive. They hunt great beasts, and that's what I came here to do today, I guess. I don't really know. I'm here to practice with my dogs. And there, down goes the Thunderous one, crushing a couple of spearmen on their way down. I can't catch them. These guys are too fast, only except for my skin wolves, which are fighting in the back right now. And I do get a good charge into those Saurus Warriors, which have 160 kills. All the Marauders are dead. I pretty much just have these wolves, Throg, and some survivors scattered around. But now, I don't know, it's tough. This Skin Chief is doing exactly what he should do, pulling back behind these Temple Guard. I'm getting caught out, I'm getting knocked to death. If you watch that other dog video I had, that's what happened to Throg before. He got too exposed and just shot to death. 130, okay, it's very slowly going up. I do have my dogs sitting out back until they decide to go charging the Temple Guard. That was a mistake. Temple Guard excel at killing things like skin wolves, and even the Werekin is not doing great. Look how fast. His health is very slowly going up, but not so much with these guys. They're having a bad day. Throg is just so beat up, but I need to keep pushing. I can't just keep giving them time to fall back and route and recover. And look at the dead. Look at the dead, mostly mine, all over the field. The Marauder Hunters with Javelins are obstructed. I'm trying to get some shots into the side of these Temple Guard. 199 kills. Will they break the fabled 200 kills in one battle? These Marauders, they decide to come back. 19 and 10 between the 2 of them. Not doing great. They are getting shot to pieces, but they were getting shot instead of Throg, so Throg is still recovering. He can heal up to like 2/3 health, and I mean, if the Skink Chief ever possibly runs out of ammunition, which I don't think that's very likely, I will definitely kill him in the fight. But the Werekin is going in. He's had enough of this. He keeps getting poked. He doesn't like blow darts. He watched Indiana in the Temple of Doom. He thought it was a little, should you really be picking people like this? Now I need to kill everyone without the blow dart. And he, even getting slowed down, he is still so fast. He's getting on that little lizard. One hit, so much damage. Second hit, yeah, he is just melting underneath the might that is my man dog. What am I even talking about anymore? I'm trying to pull my troops together and trying to get them inside the leadership bubble of Throg so they won't run away. I didn't bring the Wintertooth Crown because it cost a little bit too much and I wanted to get more units on the field. But now the Werekin is probably not where he wants to be. If he goes down, that's the battle. Throg is too hurt. The Skink Chief can just kite him to death, and then the infantry that's left is more than capable of grinding out everything that I have. I have a few ranged units. They have a single unit of Temple Guards chasing off these Marauder Hunters, which they're the 199. That's where they spend. Honestly, also possibly cost me the battle. If that unit of Temple Guard is reinforcing this line, what do I have that can possibly break that? I have these dogs that are all dying. There's only 5 of them left. They are regenerating some health, but the Werekin is just being a hero. chasing down that skink chief. I'm hunting down leadership right now. Whenever possible, I like to just destroy morale. When I started playing Total War, I didn't really think about morale and how important it was. And now maybe I over-consider it, but the faster you can snipe out leadership, the better. But this skink chief, there's just too much stuff here. I can't break through, so Temple Guard, the Werekin is coming out, trying to recover. He is now up to 28 kills. He had 8 before that fight started. But there's still ammo. Those skin rolls, I think they shattered. Yeah, those skin rolls shattered. They've had enough of this. And now I'm just piling into the middle, getting ready for one last fight. Those Temple Guard really need to come back here. That's why you don't get 200. I don't think I have anything as close to that, but Throg has gone through. So now just the survivors have rallied, and we're going to fight to the last man dog right here. And the Throg, whatever he is, troll creature. He's the guy who insults you on the internet. That's what they all look like. That's why they're sad. And where did my Werekin go? Is he in that blob? He might be in the blob. Oh yeah, he's right there. So yeah, now the Werekin and Throg, who have been scattered across the field, fighting back to back this entire battle, are now, fighting across the entire field, are now back to back. And what are these skinks gonna do? They're so adorable. But yeah, I mean that club is, that's a very bold attempt, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. These two have just, they put the battle on their shoulders and they carried it the whole time. That Werekin up against Krokgar, that was an intense battle, and that is my first victory ever as Norsca. I'm gonna have to look up the name of Krokgar's dinosaur. I don't really know what to say. I think, as I said in my Tomb Kings versus Empire video, I am learning the value of building around a theme. What I've learned since the Tomb Kings battle, theme's not enough. I have to support that. So what I did before, when I just had dogs, that wasn't really a good idea. But this theme of Werekin, skin wolves, running around together, and then from there, structure an army around that. So the Marauders, the Spearmen, they were all just there to support the dogs, and it actually worked. It was an amazing battle. Shout out to my opponent. I had a blast, and I hope you did too. I'll see y'all next time.